And according to previous studies by the Guttmacher Institute, 1 in 4 women will have an abortion by the age of 45, some even crossing state lines to do so. One of those women is abortion rights advocate Valerie Peterson, and she joins me now live to talk about her experience. Valerie, thank you for being here. Can you talk a little bit about what led to your decision to terminate your pregnancy in 2015 and why you had to travel to do that?
Yes. In 2015, when I became pregnant, I had lost the pregnancy due to a fetal anomaly. And at that time in the state of Texas was HB2, House Bill 2, which restricted a lot of the abortion clinics. Because I was up against the clock at 16 weeks and could not wait several weeks to have the procedure done, I spoke to some specialists and ended up flying to Orlando, Florida to have the procedure done because I could not get it done when I needed it in the state of Texas.
Now, Valerie, in 2019, you testified before the Senate about how far you went, what you went through to get an abortion. What drove you to want to tell them your story?
You don't hear stories like mine. I believe that there is an assumption that there is a one-size-fits-all for abortion, and that is not the case. You do not hear stories such as mine, and so I wanted to humanize a woman or a person that has an abortion. And in order to do that, I had to speak out myself to share the experience.
And when you say that, when you say you don't hear stories like mine, what do you mean by that?
What I mean is that you look at the life of the mother, you look at other rape and incest, but rarely do you talk about the health of the fetus and whether or not the development is proper. I got ultrasound several times, but many women don't get it until the 20th week. And so I had the opportunity to get ahead of knowing that this pregnancy was 100% incompatible with life because there was no brain development.
And now, according to the 2019 data from the Kaiser Family Foundation, women of color who live in a state where abortion access is already limited are far more likely to have an abortion than white women are. Why do you think that is?
I think that there are a lot of socioeconomic conditions. I think we also need to realize that when there is a miscarriage, that is a spontaneous abortion. And so there are many different ways that a person can lose a baby, a child, that is not often talked about across our nation.
And Valerie, there's a lot of conversation now around the mental health challenges that women face during the process or after getting an abortion. What was your experience like on that front?
On that front, it was excruciating to know that I could not get the care that I needed when I wanted it. It is very painful to know that my body is being legislated by individuals that do not know what it is like to experience having an abortion. And so I really think that we have to come together and know that having the abortion also brings depression. It also brings anxiety. It also brings traumatic stress syndrome. And those are some of the things that I personally suffered through as the result of the abortion and having to leave the state that I lived in to get the care that I needed.
And what do you want people at home to know about that decision? How, how much weight is on you when you are making that decision, and how did you ultimately come to it?
Yes, it feels like tons and tons of trucks on top of your back. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, oh, I think today is a great day to have an abortion. There is a lot of thought that goes into this. There is a lot of consideration that goes into this. And the reason that I chose to terminate was that my doctor educated me very well, extremely well, on the condition of my baby. And after I saw the pictures, after I had that private conversation with my doctor, I made the decision to abort. Mentally, emotionally, that is what worked for me best at that time.
And so what's your advice for other women who are in a position maybe similar to yours, or maybe facing other challenges that are making them question whether they should terminate their pregnancies?
I would say to seek support, but to seek support from someone that is trusted. This is a highly divisive, highly opinionated thing to go through. And so women need to know that there are supports out there. There are instances where we can assist in covering the cost now that women have to go across state lines. And I would just say, hang in there. You are not alone. Know that you are not suffering alone, and that there have been many women before you that has gone through something different. And I appreciate being the voice of those that can't be heard because of some of the, the politicalness and all of the, debate about abortion. We are here for you. We care for you. We see you, and we will continue to advocate for you.
All right, Valerie Peterson, I know it's not an easy story to share, so thank you for sharing your story with us and for your time today.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.